Pot Boiler Connect.
Yeah, the bot don't slow. Text blast heat, open rates on beats. Click through kill, they ain't messing with these. No Zapier chains, I just click and build. Workflow
Yes.
like a Navy SEAL. SMS
Another
schemes
day.
all in a thread, and the team get alerts when the prospect
We back at it.
Not like them, this high level. Funnels in my palm, stack on schedule. You still log in to 10 apps. I'm in one dashboard, that flex looks special. Drip too cold, flows on auto, lease so warm. They reply prompts, book 2 calls while I sip mojito.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? We back in here. What's going on? How you feeling today? What's
Good,
going
I'm
on?
good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, you know. Okay, got a little song going on.
Oh yeah, we had to bring us
Listen.
in right. You know what I'm saying? We got the theme music going on nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So hey, listen, it's time to bring it in right today. You know, it's a beautiful day. How are you feeling?
I am great, y'all. Sorry, y'all been getting videos. We've been a little busy, so we back. We back. Please, be patient with us. Be patient. But we've been doing some things. It was great when got our closure with Waukegan Mill Depot. So shout out to Janessa. Shout out to Daniel at Momentum Nation for the plug. Okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah, keep watching, Pop Bowler gonna be taking over Lake County. I'm just gonna put it up out there because y'all need marketing and make sure y'all check us out.
No
On
doubt
that
about
note,
it.
how
No
are
doubt
you,
about
sir?
it.
What's the deal?
Hey, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Today, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to really like touch on let's touch on restaurants today. Um,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like far as like being able to help restaurants with you know, websites and social media presence and why is this important? You know what I'm saying? Because um I definitely see a lot of the times when I go to a restaurant or I'm going somewhere, the main thing I'm always seeing is like them using their social media as their websites. And
Hmm.
though that may be something that can definitely social media is a leveraging tool to be able to get people to come to you, but also so that's exactly what it is. It's just a leveraging tool to be able to bring people to you. It's not your website. And what's happening is that even when you're doing that, you're not being able to get any of that information. Um, wouldn't it be cool to be able to have some of the people that you're actually servicing? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to have their phone number? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to send them something to be like, hey, we got 15% off today? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to have a rewards program? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to have these things set up for your business if you're a restaurant? And so today, you know what I'm saying, we're going to talk about restaurants and how to be able to build a social media presence, and then also how to build, you know what I'm saying, build a website for that stuff. So you ready today?
Yep, as y'all know, I'm just sharing on all the stuff that I'm on. But do you want to do the social media presence first, or do you want us to go down a journey of what a website consists of or look like? Some
Yeah,
already
let's
done for people's.
let's go ahead and go down a journey of what all this stuff looks like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's do that. Let's go down a journey of what this stuff looks like versus um just talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. All right. So I'll start it off then, because then it'll all connect together.
Hmm.
As you said, we do want to start off with a social media present. I mean, a digital presence first, which then you'll have something to put on your social media. And forgive me if I'm looking up. I am looking at a different screen instead of looking directly at you guys. My apologies. So we are here inside of our demo account. We're gonna go into our store, one of our store sites, and we're gonna grab some restaurant stuff. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, restaurant owners, because this is across the board, bakeries, you bakers, what you call it? How do you call it? It's all like social media presence stuff they be doing. Influencers, private
Yeah.
chefs. There it is. The private chefs. I seen somebody yesterday. I'm gonna just start tagging people. Um, too. I see a lot come down my page. The private chefs, they definitely need restaurant owners, period. I'm just say that. Sorry, I don't want to exclude nobody out, but um, restaurant businesses. There we go. That's a better word. Need a digital place.
Yeah.
The social media is great and they do good showing the content. I love that. But when it comes to like, okay, they do like what's on the menu, but it's still them in the process of it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody, but it goes back to what you're saying too. When you go to their, they be like, okay, click the link, but then it takes you to another social media page, and it's like, okay, so how am I supposed to find you if I want catering? If
Right.
I'm just like somebody new in your area, or if I'm just in, okay, or if I'm just like, I'm coming in from out of town, who's the best caterer here or there, right? Where I'm going. And then instead of me just being able to go on Google and bam, I find a person, you got to go down social media, all this stuff. And it's like, who got time for that? Because I don't.
No, I get it.
Okay. So here we go. So we have Timba's back here. I found us a quick little one too. And let me see if y'all can see the screen. Nope, I had to share the screen, want to load. Okay, so this was a quick little template, literally, that's in the back. Now I do got to do some stuff because it was one that I deleted and I'm gonna have to go back in and revise it. Okay, so this is a quick little one too. With this stuff popping up, as you can see, you can go down. This will be categories. So say like if you wanted, I'll just do it. I'm gonna show y'all and then add to it. So we're gonna go down it. What is at the top? They're giving away something, right? Enjoy your favorite fast food at 50% off. That's a attention grabber. So I'm getting a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I get a
Off the
deal.
bat. Off the bat.
If you eat like how we gotta eat, 50% off is a really good deal. Okay. Because vegan food add up real quick. Um, I guess all food nowadays are adding up quick, but I know our food is add up real quick. And then it's eye appealing. It's appealing to the eye. They got a background with food. This sticks out. This what drew me in. I was like, okay, cool. And it still takes you through a journey. Explore all products. This probably would be a breakdown of like, okay, what's your drinks, what's your dessert, what's your appetizer, so on and so forth. You put that there. And then now, or it's already here. So ain't no telling what you want to put there. Now you can see what they have to offer. They got drinks, fried foods. I don't know if you would label it like that, but you get the drift. But it's
Right.
a journey. And then you can break this down to say like your specials of the day type of thing. You don't have to have 10, but whatever your specials are, or if you're doing you know how to do lunch specials or after hours, whatever you call it, different things. And then here you are with your reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I see some reviews, that'll help me out with what I'm trying to choose, especially if it's a new restaurant. If it's somewhere new, I don't know. So let me see what they're saying about it. And that's usually how I go about when I do go somewhere to eat because I do want to know, or I'll just try something. This is a game changer right here. If you have something like this, I love these. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm right there in the restaurant and I see something, I'm putting my email in so I can get that coupon, get that discount the same day. If it looks
Right. Right. 100%.
and don't let it be no birthday deals. What? Oh, see, when I didn't used to eat like this, I had the birthday stuff on lock. Okay. You
Ha-
get it free for everything. And then a little bit about yourself. But this literally just took us down a journey and I didn't have to do anything. Only thing I would have to do is plug in my own stuff. This is built out for you.
100%.
Like,
100%. And see, you know what
look at that.
changes the
You see that?
yeah, done deal. Already done deal.
Yeah, now here go your menu. You just plug in the stuff. So it ain't just no burger joint. They got dessert, they got wraps, all kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Oh, there go one thing we can eat. This is only two things.
Straight up.
A
It's
salad.
and
And
see,
go ahead.
yeah, this is dope. Like this is super dope. And because see, here's the thing about it, right? You know, especially like you said, this is definitely key for I see a lot of people doing a lot of pop-up joints. They got these trucks, they doing a lot of stuff where they popping up and they serving and stuff and they using social media and that's great, like I keep on saying. But let's just say, yeah, use social media. Social media is a great platform to be able to use it. But what about when you're done,
Journey.
right? And
Yep.
you're let's say if you're driving somewhere and so you're a food truck and you're not going to be in the same place every day if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like your food. You're in a different place, but I'm going to probably have to look at social media to be able to find out if you where you're at. When you could be able to absolutely from having a website, you can be able to get those leads from those people who actually bought something from you. So let's just say I can get you a QR code. Boom. Now that person's inside of your system. Now you can send out text messages. You can send out emails. You can let them know, hey, we're going to be here or we're going to give 10% off. Now, when people are into your reward system, then now you're changing the ball game because now you have a credible business and then now you have those people in your system. And that's what it's all about. It's about being able to have control of your actual business.
And the cool thing about this is too, like with this website, um, you any website, any funnel, any of that verbiage, where I'm trying to bring us back up, anything like that, you can have your social media stuff on your page if you want content. Sometimes you can make it's yours. You can make a section where you actually have people dining in or whatever the case may be. You can still have that stuff where they can then follow you on social media. That's another deal breaker too. Well, if you can get a 15% coupon if you follow us on social media and do X, Y, and Z, it's a call to action. But now you're getting
Right.
eyes everywhere on your business. But the most important part is you have a digital presence when you have a funnel or a website, because that part is key. If
Mhm.
you have that, if I put in as we scrolled, we found that they do have vegan options, right? So if I was in this area and I'm looking for food and that popped up, and that's the only thing in my area, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go here.
Right.
I'm gonna look on here. And this really took me down the journey. I put the burger in the cart and everything. It was a veggie burger. Put it in the cart. I just went through the whole journey. I ain't paying $999 for it. But that is key. And like you said, I love the point of the food trucks. Just because you guys are on a go don't mean y'all shouldn't have a presence.
Right. Right. That's the
Right now, those food trucks are key.
that is hey, listen, that is the realest thing that you could possibly be able to say where it's like, listen, just because you guys are on the run doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a social media presence. That's just the
I mean,
reality of it.
they have a social media presence, but they don't have a
Yeah,
digital
a
presence.
digital presence, right? Having a social, I mean, for us having a being able to have an actual website. You need to be able to
So,
have
yep.
some type of presence to be able to do this. And then also, like you said, it's just more so about being able to treat your customers to something. You want to treat the people who are actually working with you and doing something with you with giving them an opportunity to be able to have something special. Right. So like I said, if I could walk up on your truck and then get a QR code that sends me to your website, and or I can get a QR code that could be able to fill out a form. And then now I could take that form and then now I have those contacts in the back of my system. And guess what? Today I'm going to give all the people who are in my rewards program, I'm gonna get them 10% off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm going to give them 10% off. I'm going to give them something that they could be able to have value with. And that's where the game changer changes at. So let me show a little bit of something too with exactly with what you're talking about. So this week we're going to talk about restaurants, and we're going to build out restaurants and do different things for restaurants. And so today what I'm gonna do is we're just going to show you some of the tools that you can be using that we have back here inside of this actual system. And this is what makes it turns your restaurant into gold versus it just being a place to be able to go to. So let me find this thing here. Uh Sites.
SEOs are important to this too. And we talk about that on every website, SEOs and GEOs. So food trucks, you definitely have a guys got a how do you call it? A nice reach, I would
Yeah,
say.
most definitely. Super nice reach. So as you can see back here, we can build out QR codes, right? And that's cool. Everybody can go to Canva and build out a QR code. Everybody can go somewhere and build out a QR code. It's not hard to build out a QR code. That's not what I'm trying to show you here. What I'm really trying to show you is that it's one thing to be able to then be able to have the analysis on those QR codes. What if you can then be able to come back here and see, okay, I created a QR code for this one. Let's just say cognitive funnels or whatever. I'm just looking into something. So I'm gonna come over here. No, QR codes. Bam. QR codes. I'm going to pick whichever one I made. I'm just gonna say business cards. I can see who scanned it. I don't use my personal QR code to be able to do a lot of things. A lot of my business is done digitally, and then also um, a lot of different things. So I don't have to really use this. But I'm showing you that if you're a restaurant and you can be able to see all this stuff right here, this is a ball game. This is a game changer. Now you can see,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm getting scanned right here. I'm getting scanned right here. I'm people are actually looking at what it is that you're doing, and you can see all the stuff from this actual thing. So it's one thing, like I say, it's one thing to be able to go over to Canva and all that old stuff or whatever, and then you can see how many times these people scanned this stuff. So you can see how the code is working for you. You know what I'm saying? Like people understand something that you can build anywhere. And I want to make sure that I'm like up on the screen. And let me remove this. You can build anywhere, and you can go and get a calendar from wherever you want to. You can go and get a form for wherever you want to. You can go and get a website from wherever you want to. But the one thing that you won't be able to do from all those things is just being able to collect the data. And it
Yeah.
doesn't it
Yeah.
doesn't matter it doesn't matter if you're not being able to connect with the people who are actually that you're servicing. So if you're a restaurant and you can be able to then give somebody 10 to 15% off, or 5% off, or you can just let them know what your menu is today by text messaging them, by sending an email to them. How about if I could get an email from my favorite place that I like to eat, and they can tag my name in it and say, Jarmel, we're having X, Y, and Z today. That makes me feel like they took the time to send me a special message. Jarmel, and you see it all the time. Domino's, um, all the big food chains that you're trying to compete with,
They do.
they
Yes.
doing it. And that's where a lot of business get dropped at, and a lot of people don't understand that they're not being able to service their people because they don't have a system. They don't have anything that's able to follow up with people. They don't have anything that's able to send out something, and they don't even have their customer contacts. I don't understand it, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody can make me understand it, because I can't personally understand why wouldn't you want to be able to have a relationship past that first line of service. They bought a burger or they bought a taco or they bought something from you and they
It's
clearly enjoyed it. And
why is he
then
not up there?
they're not able to then connect with you. So that's my
Rant.
rant for today. You know what I'm saying? That's my rant for today. Like, so go ahead and go a little bit deeper into this if you want to.
Yeah, I like how now the stuff came up. Remember, it was like nothing there.
Hmm.
Now it's something there. And when I tell you, like this is a full thing already. But yeah, I like what you said with the making it personal, and they do that with restaurants. But like, I'm not gonna even lie, the beauty supply store, I get like heck of text messages. They always
Right.
giving something. Hey, reminding of this. I'm like, oh, I don't need. I know I don't need nothing. I don't. But if you gonna give me a coupon,
Yeah.
them wigs add up. Okay. If I get a wig for the low, I'm gonna
That's
get a
the
wig
name
for
of
the
the
low.
game.
But we like to eat. People like to eat. That's just what it is. So why not have a present? So that's all I got about these. If you want this template to jazz up your stuff, please let us know. It is ready. You just got to plug your own stuff in your story. It's built out for you. Um, Only thing we would probably walk through is a form on how to get this stuff done and put your product in. But this is actually a website or e-commerce, because it's under e-commerce, that is actually done.
Yeah.
And I mean done. Only thing it doesn't have is SEOs and GEOs, of course, because you have to put that in due to your demographics and what it is that you actually offer. But for a build out, this is done.
Yeah.
It don't get no easier than that. And
Yeah.
like you said, going here and going there, I've been, and don't get me wrong, I don't mean to be this way, but if I click on something, it'd be a Gmail. I already know what's about to happen. That's like the process. So I'll come out of it, but then I'll go back to it. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, I don't understand. I've reached out to people. It's like, hey, that Gmail, what what do you do after the form? What do you do after that? And
Exactly.
I've gotten some responses where it's like, "Oh, but they're not using the system. They're using literally Gmail. Their website is housed somewhere else. The courses is housed somewhere else. It's like stuff is housed everywhere else." And it's just educating what you know and what you don't know. So, as always, we're here to educate to let you guys know that these tools are available. So that was fun. So this week we will go in and put in SEOs for these if you missed SEOs on the last one. But this website is available. If a restaurant owner is interested, like I said, you can customize it to fit whatever it is that you are doing. But the rest of the week we will go through to actually finish this out. Once it's
Hmm.
completed, if you want it, then you can get it. But all this will have the information. As you see at the bottom, it already is copyrighted. This will we'll go into it, but we'll finish this out where it does have SEOs. So, I mean, that's all I got. I
Hey,
guess at the
nah.
end you can tie it into like you said, social media. Now, when you go to your social media page and you have a business page for your restaurant, guess what you can put up on there? The link to your restaurant.
100%. 100%.
Right.
It's
That's
it,
all
it's
we're
just
saying.
yeah, it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Where and then also, what makes it special is that we just had a client that just told us today where it's like, hey, look, I didn't know how to really post for real. And what you guys did for me is you showed me how to be able to post where I had a call to action. So the call to
Absolutely.
action actually took somebody to his website. So then that person contacted him, and then he was able to see them in the back of his system. He was like, "Oh my God, this is exactly what it is that I've been looking for. This is exactly what it is that I've been needing." He was like, "I had a website before, but the problem is that it was just a website. Somebody just did something for him. They made him some type of website that had a presence, and that's okay. And when you're getting started, you know what I'm saying. You're going to go
Yeah,
through the
you
lumps.
don't know. You
Yeah.
don't know. I ain't gonna even yeah, I never act like this. I always tell people I don't know how I ended up here because this wasn't my background. So you
Hmm.
don't know. I didn't know what SEOs were on Wix. It just kept popping up and I kept moving it.
Yep. Yeah. And that's what happens. You trial and error. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But the one thing about it is that as you're making money inside of your business, and it's okay because some people don't even know how to do the physical part of their business, and that's fine because we're the people who know how to do the back end parts of people's businesses, which is great because you need to be able to pay for marketing. That's what marketing is for. Pay for marketing, or you learn how to do it yourself, or you build your team up and be able to do it. But the one thing you don't want to continue to be able to do is you don't want to continue running your business like that, because what happens is that if something happens to you and something, we're going one thing about life is that we're all going to die. That's just the
Mhm.
reality of it. That's nothing that you can escape. You're going to be born. You're going to be born and you're going to die. Those are 2 days that are absolutely promised to you. And if a third day come is that if you get sick, and if you get sick and you're down, something happens to you and you have a business and nobody knows how to run it, because guess what? You don't have a system to run your business. So most people, when they die, their businesses die with them because they don't have any kind of formulated system that can work for the children to continue on the business. And most people will be like, hey, I wanted my children to run this business. I want to hand something down to my children. What are you handing down to your children besides a bunch of debt or a bunch of confusion? The reason why the kids don't want to run the business is because the kids feeling in their spirit something's wrong. Being always honest with you, because it doesn't have any order to it. So if you start getting some order into the business, and especially if you're building that mom and pop stores and you starting right now from the beginning of being able to build up that restaurant, I think the best thing that you could possibly be able to do is get you some type of formulated system that you can get in contact with your customers without social media.
All right. Well, on that note, uh let's put some links down here. So if you want to join our free member group, community group, I'm sorry, where we do all of this more, get courses right there. Go to popborderconnect.com/free members. If you would like to join us on the podcast where we can share your business and what it is that you got going on, go to popborderconnect.com/podcasters. If you would like to be affiliate with us, check out popborderconnect.com/affiliate. Hold on, let me double check that because we've been updating it. So let me.
White label mode, my brand, my rules. Got clients thinking I built the tools. Sub accounts popping, I ain't break a sweat. 497 turn passive checks. Membership
I want to make
sites,
sure
yeah,
we got
top
the
my
right
course.
one.
Connect, I don't chase no source.
Can they hear over me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Because I can hear that loud in my ear. I just want to make sure we had the right affiliate page for them to go to. Because like I said, we did update it um, to make sure that y'all can do y'all thing.
For sure.
So
And
hold
make
on,
sure y'all
let me
tune in
update it.
all this
Oh,
week, because guess what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be helping restaurants build their brands. We're gonna show you how to be able to build your brand from zero to be a hero inside of the business that you are doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're a food truck and you're thinking about getting started, this is something that you want to be able to get started with. You know what I'm saying? Start the right way. Start your business off in something dope where you don't have to worry about trying to be able to find the systems. I'm buying this over here. 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 The last thing you need to be able to do is to worry about where everything is at. You know what I'm saying? Even back here in this system, you can put all your products back there. You know what I'm saying? And talk about that, because most people just buy food, buy food, buy food, buy food. They never even count how much food they got. Count how many patties you got. Count how many this is your money. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, this week we're gonna show y'all how to be able to build a food business. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm on this week.
All right. Well, with that
That's
being
what I'm on.
said,
That's what I'm on this week. So,
y'all
hey,
have a good day.
yeah, have a good week, y'all.
Still chasing
We'll
these
see
Night
y'all
over
tomorrow.
here.
We
We
automate
vibing.
everything. Go
We
high,
automate everything.
building. This not like them, this high level. Funnels in my palm, whole stack on schedule. If you still log in at 10 apps stressful. I'm on one dashboard, that flex looks special. Drip too cold, got the flows on auto. Lease so warm, they reply where you want us. Book too